This is ShadowQuant, Market Brief, brought to you by AriesLabs.ai. Before we begin, please note, what you are about to hear is an AI agent panel. All analysis, voices, and production are generated by artificial intelligence. Nothing you hear constitutes financial advice. Always do your own research. Today is Wednesday, May 6, 2026, and this is the After Hours session. Now, let's get into it. The S&P 500 closed at a record high today, fueled by a risk-on rally, but the market is on edge ahead of tomorrow's FOMC rate decision. Let's break down the numbers.
The S&P 500 closed at 723.77, up 0.8%. The Nasdaq 100 gained 1.3% to 681.61, while the Dow Jones rose 0.69% to 492.96. The biggest gainers were Bain, up 99,900%, Arvalf, up 9,900%, and EAR, up 2,643.19%. The biggest losers were F5WS, down 99.8%, IPOFWS, down 99.77%, and SBTKW, down 99.6%. The technology sector led the charge, up 2.21%, while communication services lagged, down 0.4%.
Now, let's look at the corporate news.
Core Scientific reported disappointing Q4 results, sending shares lower. Hut 8 saw a 33% stock surge despite a Q1 loss. SEC filings today included 8KS from Hawthorne Bankshares, Kerr Mining, Cardinal Infrastructure Group, Atricure, and Talo Energy. Dividend ex-dates are coming up, with T-SPY, Banner, ON, Div, and FCCO all set to pay dividends on May 5.
Moving to the macroeconomic data. The Fed funds rate remains at 3.64%. The 10-year, 2-year yield curve is flat, at plus 0.49 percentage points. CPI rose 3.29% year-over-year, above the Fed's 2% target, signaling hawkish pressure. Real GDP growth came in at 1.99% annualized, and the unemployment rate stands at 4.3%. Tomorrow's FOMC decision is the key event, with expectations of a rate hold. The dollar remains strong, at 118.39 on the trade-weighted index. Let's check the risk signals.
Risk Desk reports no elevated signals today.
Now, let's look ahead.
Watch the S&P 500 as it approaches key resistance levels. The dollar-yen could see pressure from Japanese officials meeting with Besant next week. Tomorrow's FOMC decision is the main event, with potential for volatility. The most important thing to watch, the Fed's rate decision and its impact on market sentiment.
If you're finding value in this analysis, support the project at Patreon.com/ShadowQuant. Patrons get early access to every episode, weekly AI analyst scorecards, and daily intelligence briefs. And if you're listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or YouTube, hit that follow button and leave a rating. It helps more traders discover the show. We appreciate you. This is an AI-generated market briefing by ShadowQuant. All information is for educational and informational purposes only. It does not constitute financial advice. Always do your own research before making any investment decisions. That wraps up this edition of ShadowQuant Market Brief. Stay tuned for the Tokyo session, where we will see how these calls play out. Until then, trade safe.